Hi everyone, Dr. Colleen here. I am going to demonstrate the roll up. So I'm going to be on the floor. Gonna slowly roll back, make sure everyone can see. And then my feet are nice and relaxed. Okay, your roll up does require a lot of strength. When I taught Pilates, this was one of the exercises that we did that people would try to use momentum to get through this movement, which just sets you up for the potential of injury in different areas, the groin, the low back. So you want to make sure that you can do this slow and controlled. And so I'm going to show you the beginning and then the full roll up. So we start with our hands. I'm just going to come to about here because that's about as far as I can go with this cushion here. Right now, my knees, my ankles, everything is zipped up through my legs. Okay, so this is all engaged to kind of be an anchor for me. My arms are going to be here. I'm going to inhale, belly breath. Exhale. As I exhale, I'm going to begin to bring my arms forward. When they get to about here, my chin starts to tuck. I'm squeezing the legs, and this might be all that you're going to do, and that is completely fine. You're getting used to the form and the flow. It's working the upper and mid abdominals. Inhale, exhale. Now if you need to, you can even slightly bend those knees and then come on down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, belly up. Exhale. And then see, can I come here? Can I lift the shoulder blades completely off the mat? Inhale. Exhale. And then come on down. Okay, and again, I usually work these into the sets that I always talk about, 9 to 15. When you can do the 15th one and it's not feeling challenging anymore and your form has been perfect, you can add on the next 9 to 15. So those are the two options. You could actually also fully bend your knees and just come up and see what that feels like. The shoulders off, and then walk them down, and then see what that feels like, and then come down and see what that feels like to come into all of those. Okay, so here's what I don't want to see. I'm going to try to do it without, I don't want to hurt myself, but a lot of people will really get those arms all the way back, which is fine, and then they'll throw them to get themselves up into the seated position. So I kind of, got a little whiplash in the neck doing that. And I don't even know what muscles I recruited. Probably my hip flexors to just really get me up there really fast. But I definitely felt it in my neck. And very little of it was actually in my core. Okay, the other thing I'll see is people get to about here and then the feet come off the floor and then they slam back down as they come back down. And again, you're just not using the muscles that we want to use. Your body is amazing. It'll push through and try to figure out when you say what you want it to do. So it doesn't mean that it's the right thing for it to do. So those are two things I don't want you to do. I don't want you to fling yourself up, and I don't want you, if you get to here and the feet start lifting, that you keep going through. That's a cue to the brain to be like, okay, I'm not quite there yet. Maybe I'll just bring my feet back to this position. You can also put a ball or a wedge between the legs in this position, okay? And there's nothing wrong with any of it. We're all still getting a great workout, and the bonus is we're not going to hurt ourselves, so that we can keep doing this amazing and progressing, and just be so excited and proud of yourself as you progress. Okay, I'm going to do the full roll up. Inhale, belly up. Exhale, belly in. Hands begin to move. Chin begins to tuck. I'm rolling, rolling, rolling. My heels have not left the floor. And then I'm up into this position and doing a nice stretch. So we get an awesome hamstring stretch, yes, if we get up to the top. And now we're gonna do the roll down. So if the shoulders are up here, drop them down, inhale, exhale. And now I'm going to slowly roll each vertebrae all the way down. I'm going to come as even as possible on left and right. Inhale, exhale, arms come up, chin tucks, coming all the way up. Some people come all the way up to here and then stretch forward. There's so many fun things you can do with this roll up once you've mastered it. I know you think I can get really bored of it. It's slow. Is it really doing anything after a while? Inhale, exhale. And you just don't do it for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and you try to come back to it and you go, oh, yeah, no, it was working. It was keeping me nice and strong. And if you don't use it, you do lose it. But there is some fun ways that you can dress this up. So don't hesitate once you've mastered it to ask me. It can involve weights, balls, twists, you name it. Okay? So that is the roll up. Starting off with some beginner options, starting to build that strength. Then it's all written out in the handout, all the different levels of what you can try to do. And then the full roll up, again, please try not to execute the full one if you have to use any momentum to push or if the heels come off the mat for your own good. So I hope you enjoyed this.